boys are back in town again.
Again.
The boys
Again.
are back in town again.
Again.
We are back this time genuinely for good.
Genuinely this time for good.
This is it. Flat. We're going to be doing podcasts every week. You're going to see social media every day. It's gonna pop it. More. There's a specific reason why, right? And not the reason we're thinking of. There's a specific reason why we need to get this up and running, because, quite frankly, we've got a little announcement to make.
Yeah, we bloody do. Dear listener, welcome to another podcast, the Don't Be a Hero podcast. But we've got something to say. We are officially doing another live show. Oh my god,
yeah.
so excited. So this is with Culture to Fringe Festival. We did it for Invasion last September, and now we're doing it October. I think it's October 27th is the first night, isn't it? It starts from there.
Yeah.
You're going, I don't know when this is.
I think it's October 27th. Is it October 27th? And then the next one is November the 2nd, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. I think they're both 2 days.
They both fall on my brother's birthday and my mum's birthday, so apologies for that.
Best days of the year, mate. Best days of the year. Love that.
Literally.
We'll get them along.
Yeah, I mean, we are performing a live show. It's not going to be like the usual live shows that we've done. Say usual, the one other live show we have done where we've had a guest on, all that kind of stuff. We might have cheeky little guests here and there. We've got plans. We're not going to throw things at you in concrete right now in terms of what you're going to get, but it will be a mixture of the usual of talking about MCU, DC, getting hot takes, getting rumours, getting thoughts from the audience. But then there'll be sketches. There'll be some shenanigans. There'll be all kinds of things happening. So it's going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more formatted between something that is more live and for an audience that are particularly us being theatrical professionals here. We'll be throwing a little bit of theatre because that's what we do. Can't wait. The tickets are £8. There is the program is now available on the Culture to Fringe Festival site, and you can book via there. We're going to be performing at Coda in Colchester in the High Street.
So excited for that.
Beautiful venue, stunning venue for us. It's going to be fun. It's going to be silly. It's just, honestly, cannot wait. And this is it. We're back. We're back every week now to build up for that show and beyond. So
I'm glad you said and beyond. I was like, we're not just doing podcasts up until the show, and then
after that we're done.
Yeah. No, we are. This is it. We are aware we've been under hiatus. Semi hiatus, like coming back and going. Yeah, coming
like
back and
dipping
forward.
Our toes in.
Oh, we like to tease you. What I am doing, by the way, because Bat can blatantly see that I'm not concentrating here. But the reason why I'm not is I'm actually trying to find the genuine dates that we are on, and it is proving really difficult because this is right about your event. Is this going to tell me? I mean, it would be nice. I'm trying to find a page on this little thing that we've got that tells me directly when I'm on. When are we on, mate? This is quite embarrassing, this, isn't it, quite frankly?
Wow.
We don't even know when our own show is. Right, we are on Monday the 27th of October. Jesus Christ. 27th of October at 8:30 at night. That is going to be full of shenanigans.
In it?
8:30 on a Monday night. Love that. And then Sunday the 2nd of November, we're on at 3:00 in the afternoon. Tickets £8. It's gonna be great. Far better than this 4.5 minutes has been of this podcast. I'm gonna show you.
It's gonna be a little bit better than this.
But yeah, I can't wait, mate. We're gonna be in Coda. We're going to have projection. We're going to have a lot. It's just going to be all sorts.
Got ideas. Me and Forrest need to talk about it, but I've got some fucking ideas. The other thing is just so you're all aware, it's only going to be suitable for 16 years plus. Please don't bring
definitely
your 8-year-old kid or your little kid with the MCU fan bringing a little Lego version of a Groot. Okay, just because it's gonna get naughty.
And by that, neither one of us are getting our knobs out. All right.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Although promotional purposes. Edit that and put it on social media.
If you're selling tickets, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Cock out or cock in? No.
Oh,
Cock in or cock out? No, maybe
sounds
not.
painful.
That's bad.
Anyway, we're here for a podcast. Nevertheless, it is podcast 173, I think. So 173 podcasts down.
Whoa.
Good Lord. We're going to do news.
Lord,
we're going to do
Lordy.
rumours. We're going to do a little chit chat, just a general catch up as well. Because to be fair, we have been so flipping in the dark. The other thing is, dear listener, again, social media has been so quiet for us just because of life being so busy for us all. But we're getting back on it as of yesterday, announcing all of the stuff for the Fringe, the show, but then also our usual posts, all that kind of jazz will be coming out, reels, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're getting back on it. It's all happening now. But what have we what have we missed?
What have we mean? Right, and I'm being definitely stupid here. We saw Fantastic Four. Did we
And we
actually
did
do
review
a
it.
review episode? Yeah, we did review it.
We did.
What a relief.
But what we
Oh,
haven't
suddenly-
seen is Superman. We haven't seen
We
Superman.
still haven't seen Superman. So we will see Superman. We will correct this wrong. We will write this wrong. We will see Superman and we will review Superman. As usual with Don't Be a Hero podcast, long time after it's relevant. But we will go and see it. And I promise next year we will be so on it. We promise, categorically promise.
We're gonna be those
Yeah.
people like really far away. This is like, so everybody in the podcast community all done their Superman reviews
Oh yeah.
probably about 2 months ago. This is gonna be us. Hey guys, we've done one too. We've done one too. When it comes to like November
Yeah. 2028.
2028, yeah.
Guys, the sequel's coming out. We just want to
We've done one.
can we talk about it? Yeah. Guys, the dog. Guys, the dog's in it. Anyway, no. Oh my God. 2 likes. Yeah, no, we will keep up to that. We will definitely be on. I'll tell you what we will be on, and I've got a little rumourville. Although we haven't hit those credits yet, have we? But
Oh, we haven't done that yet. No.
I'll bung the credits at the beginning. Let's do it that way.
Fine.
We've got stuck in. I
We're
don't want to
in.
lose this momentum.
Exactly.
Spider-Man. So Spider-Man's coming out this year. Spider-Man, brand new day.
did see it.
Spider-Man. No. Huh?
I did the finger thing, and now on YouTube
Us.
that looks really fucking inappropriate. So sorry about that.
Oh, mate.
The
Jesus.
inside joke there, dear listener, is that when
Jeez.
me and Forrest, again part of the business, that we did a show called God of Carnage. It was so
Lovely show.
successful,
Beautiful.
We came back and did a little another performance not too long ago, which completely sold out. And Forrest does a little joke about Spider-Man, and he does the finger placement completely wrong.
Yeah.
You can guess. I mean, I showed it. You know what happened because I just did it on YouTube. So
Causes some hilarity. Yeah, it's Spider-Man. Brand new day. They have been filming in Glasgow. No, Edinburgh. Glasgow.
Yes. Scotland.
Pick one. Scotland. They've been filming in Scotland. Definitely Glasgow. And yeah, the footage looks amazing. Like the suit looks incredible. Like Tom Holland, like feels like he's at home. I mean, he literally is, right? He's in the UK,
Literally.
so he feels at home. Yeah, I think it's gonna be an absolute banger. Now, the Rumourville obviously is going wild for this. We know that Sadie Sink is going to be in it. In what capacity, we're not entirely sure. But they think
Zendaya's back. We do know that. That's for sure, isn't it? They've should be
Zendaya's
filming
back.
together.
Yeah. Venom. They reckon we're going to get some Venom in this, mate.
Okay.
So obviously at the end of the previous Spider-Man, we kind of ended with Tom Hardy's Venom leaving a piece of himself behind on Earth 616. So it made complete sense for that to be some of the direction of Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
it would link with the games.
Yes, it would link with the games, wouldn't it? And to be honest, the games have held up pretty flipping well in terms of a narrative. Both of them actually have been great. The other thing is, in terms of like you were talking about Venom, Norman Osborn.
Norman Osborn. Yeah.
Do we think we're getting a Norman Osborn situation? It hasn't been confirmed, but we do know that Tramel Tillman, who was in Severance, I think. I'm yet to watch Severance. He has been confirmed in a role for this movie, but it's unconfirmed who he's going to be playing. People might think Norman Osborn. People might think Tombstone as well, which might be quite cool. But like, yeah, I think there's some stuff here with the Venom thing.
Yeah.
Is it unlikely for Sadie Sink to go into a Venom?
What, to be Venom?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
we had Shia LaBeouf in terms of, Silver Surfer, and that was
true.
Are we getting a female Venom? Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. It would feel very much Stranger Things-esque, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, that's true.
Like it would almost be like they'd pick Sadie from Stranger Things to do a character that obviously
that could be like
I'm not comparing Venom to Stranger Things, but what I am saying is that those kind of whatever they're called,
worlds, universes,
the alien that's in
the Demogorgon, the
Demogorgon,
yeah.
I mean all of that, if that and Venom were in the same film, right, and I wouldn't be shocked. Right?
No.
Not Venom, not as in comic book Venom. I'm just saying a character like Venom, right? Was in Strange Things. I wouldn't be shocked, right? So feels like those kind of worlds would be. So Sadie Sink being that character, I dig it. I think she's great. Honestly, Sadie Sink's incredible. I look forward to her being in the film, whatever role she's in. But that would work. The other rumor is she might be playing Jean Grey.
Yeah, I mean that would be perfect. I mean that would work so well, and it makes sense. And I think people have kind of like linked her to that role for a very long time, and in terms of like when the time was right for her to play the role, and I think that would work. But again, we don't really know where this X-Men situation is going, and we need to start telling that story as well. So maybe introducing a young Jean Grey is actually quite a good idea. We do know as well that Mark Ruffalo's been confirmed into the movie. We don't really know completely what his story arc is. People were rumouring that it might be a really dark arc for Hulk, and it might be an exit as well for Mark Ruffalo as Hulk as well. Kind of
that
like
would be
leading
so
into it. Yeah.
Right?
Not to say that would be his last movie, but like I think I think there is I think there's got to be probably an exit point for him.
Yeah.
Alongside Chris Hemsworth and all the other OGs, because again, it's just going to have to at some point. But I think that's interesting. I think there's loads and loads of things. John Berthnell is meant to be in it as well.
Yeah, I mean we're packing it, which isn't always. Oh, I'm about to lose charge here, Matt.
It's about to lose charge.
We're in dangerous territory because this quickly turns itself off. Oh Christ! Oh Christ!
Oh
no.
dear!
I'm in a race against time here, Matt. Christ alive, Matt! Bloody hell, Matt! Any minute. Right. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. But now I've just caused an absolute arse ache in terms of. There we go, cables. There we are. Oh, what a relief! Christ, that was sweaty bum time. That could have turned off any second. Right. Yes. I think also a young. Sadie Sink being Jean Grey works as Phoenix. We need a young X-Men, right? If your X-Men are going to bring the MC forward, then we need young people in it. So I think it does make sense. There's also, have you heard about the Kang theory with this?
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Tell me a little bit more, my friend.
Oh, so there is on the Rumorville. There has been some speculation around Kang. So previous rumors about Kang the Conqueror removing. This is courtesy of comicbookmovie.com, by the way. So thank you. Rumors about Kang the Conqueror removing the X-Men and Fantastic Four from the sacred timeline due to the threat they posed on him. Oh. And then because you mentioned Tramel, didn't you, from Severance?
Yeah.
So apparently, and there is another rumor that he might be taking over that Kang mantle. He could be Kang.
Okay, all right. Well,
Which I'm not massively against.
No,
Definitely not
like,
massively against.
in all fairness, if they can find a way of making it work and bringing that story arc into a completion, it's worth giving it a punt, because again, it's been left to the side, but for obvious reasons. But like, if there was an opportunity to bring that into kind of fruition, that would be pretty good. No like Tom Hiddleston or anything like that. No Loki confirmed or anything. No timey-wimey stuff.
Not yet.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because we don't really know what the fucking story is for Brand New Day.
No. And the thing is, it'd be difficult for the timey-wimey stuff because we kind of got that with Deadpool versus Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
So but I imagine they want to park that is going to be parked until Avengers, I would have thought, because we're going to set us back to the TVA. We'll get a bit of Deadpool, which, by the way, I don't know if we've announced that. So our good friend Ryan Reynolds posted a photo of the symbols colliding, the Avengers symbols, with a little bit of a Deadpool slant on it. So basically announcing Deadpool's going to be involved in Avengers. Really? Kind of. Not really, but kind of. How that's going to work, anybody's guess, right? How we're going to get a adult Deadpool in a PG-13 movie?
It could even be just like a 30-second situation. Do you know what I mean? Like, again, it's all great. It's all flipping brilliant. We've got all these brilliant, exciting announcements. But again, how they're going to pull it off and how they're going to use it is a completely different story.
I saw a fantastic idea on Reddit, I think. Someone said that what should happen if Deadpool's in the movie, and like in the same way they did for Guardians 3, I think we got someone said fuck in that movie, didn't they? Yeah. Can't remember who it was. They were sat in a car. I remember the scene, but I literally can't remember who it was. Might be Star. No, it wasn't Star-Lord. But anyway. So there's like one use of fuck, right? They got one swear word they can probably use, and someone on Reddit theorized that maybe it could be someone that's not Deadpool, but Deadpool is in the scene. So Deadpool waits for this like 3/4 of the movie to say a swear word, and then someone just shouts "fuck" out of nowhere, and he's literally just like "no," and then you see like the really funny like subplot in the background where Deadpool's fuming because he's not had the opportunity to swear. I like it.
So good. Do you feel like, in kind of going back to Spider-Man, Mr. Negative, and we were talking about the games just a second ago as well. So Mr. Negative was a big story arc on the first one or the second one? Can't remember. One of the games. Second one. No. Yes. He was in the second one. First one. He was a big bit. He was a big baddie in the first one, and he had a bit of a redemption arc in the second one, I think. Really good villain, and something, again, a villain that isn't very much well known within it. I mean, I'd like to see. I think, judging by the fact that they're thinking about Venom, they're thinking about potential Norman Osborn, they might be thinking about Mr. Negative, Tombstone. We're most definitely, and again, judging by the sequences that have already been filmed in Scotland with him like being on the tank, doing a lot of like friendly neighborhood stuff.
Yeah,
I think we are quite likely to see not just one main villain. We're going to see multiple villains being played into this movie, following from No Way Home as well, because you had that Sinister Six kind of situation that was kind of like playing through. There's an opportunity, and that was multiversal. So what if we actually did get a Sinister Six? That's 616. Do you know what I mean? So we've got all these different villains that are playing into, hopefully, because it'll be convoluted and difficult if they did separate storylines, but it was all going into one funnel, one story, culminate into one thing. But like, I mean, it's exciting. It's I think it's going to be a fucking good movie, because it has to be. If you're doing another Spider-Man, and you know that Tom Holland loves it, and you know that he's invested in it, because you also know that there's been rewrites of this script as well. It's been, is it happening? Isn't it happening? We're working on the script. We're not really happy with the script. Okay, now we're happy with the script. Now we're filming it. So there's clearly, it's been gone through all the right channels in order to make sure that what we're getting is worth getting.
Absolutely, and I think two things I would say is one, the problem with having many villains is it can't align itself too closely to the games because that's stories are being told and you don't want a repetition of those stories in the same way. So if we are going to get that, it needs to be slightly different and all of that stuff. And the other thing that I was going to say, skip my brain.
Which was the second thing.
Daredevil.
Yes.
What is the link going to be with Daredevil, right? Because the last time we saw Daredevil, he was like, "Oh, we're going to need an army," and none of the army were remotely useful whatsoever. So, and there's got to be a tie-in because it's issue like that. I mean, fucking hell, that's the story, right? Like Fisk's his story is Spider-Man, right?
Literally.
They've got a link, and therefore. What is therefore going to be the link for Daredevil season 2? Because if we get a link in the movie and then suddenly the series just goes off on its own way again, all a little bit bizarre. So, yeah.
But we also know in other news that the Punisher has its own mini-series that's being filmed, and John Berthnell's finished that very recently as well. So we do know that that's coming. Obviously, that's going to have to be tied in with maybe the involvement in Spider-Man, but also very much ingrained with Daredevil as well going into season 2. Whether that's placed between season 1 and 2 or after season 2, yet to be told, yet to know. But it's good because, again, he's a really, really good character and a character that's worthy of keeping as well because he's a boots to the ground kind of hero.
Yeah.
So you've got all these fucking timey-wimey superheroes, your Kangs and all, the villains, all that kind of stuff. But you need to keep somebody that's grounded, like Daredevil, like Punisher. So when it comes to those moments in Secret Wars or whatever, we can see in Doomsday, like we can see something being played through that's a bit more for the neighborhood. Do you know what I mean? Like, because that's what. And again, we talk. I hate that we do this all the time, but I don't because it's the only thing that we can reference it to, which is when they did Endgame or when they did Infinity War and when we had the whole Golden Thread situation, the best parts of those stories was, okay, well, how is this affecting people on Earth? How is this affecting the people of New York? And I think if they keep going back to that, we're going to be able to kind of keep rooting the story and it's not going to get too, do you know what I mean? The moment they start, the moment Doomsday is introduced, the moment Secret Wars is, introduced, we've got to keep a grounding, I think, with the characters at some point, just to kind of keep it relevant.
So is this a departure from Phase 1, Matthew Jewson, in which you used to hold quite a lot of umbrage towards me? I said about we need to see the civilians and really, it needs to feel like a story that's happening on Earth.
Yeah, I think you're. Yeah, exactly. I think I have had a little bit of a departure. Maybe I've come round to it, mate. It's taken 3 years.
Well, but perhaps in an upcoming podcast, we might be reflecting on Obadiah as Thanos.
I love it. Theories going in.
One day, someone somewhere will make that a story, and I will jump on that.
Well,
shit.
you nearly got it with Ironheart, which I still can't believe happened. You nearly got it with Ironheart.
I know, genius.
It's like K-Dog heard you in the ether.
He heard my calls. I'll tell you what, if you're listening, K-Dog, Howard the Duck movie, mate, please get it done for fuck's sake. Get Edgar Wright on board and get Howard the Duck movie. It's gonna be done.
It's gonna happen.
But I also wanted what's the face's Birdie, but that's not gonna happen now.
No, it's not happening. No, she's in Fantastic Four in a role that's still yet to be fleshed out, which is a bit of a shame because she's really good. Anyway, that's by the by. Should we talk about things that have kind of been released? Because there's one particular thing that was released this month. Eyes of Wakanda.
Ah.
Did you know it came out?
That's passed me by.
Yeah, that came out. I haven't watched it a single second.
Zero marketing whatsoever, right?
Right? It's so weird. So it's centered around the Wakandan warriors navigating dangerous quests across history in its first series in the Phase 6, but it's already been boasting because it's got 91% on the old Rotten Tomatoes there, Forrest.
It has, but it's also got a 56% audience score.
See, that kind of level of discrepancy is a bit
suspect.
That's a bit sussy, isn't it? It's a bit sussy.
Shall we have a read of the? Here we go. Let's have a read of a couple of these bad boys, shall we? So, here we go. Jacob B. I don't know, guys. Is 4 episodes really enough for this anthology series? At least when Star Wars did it, they could be regarded as short films targeted specifically towards Clone Wars fans. I feel that a miniseries exploring Wakanda throughout history needed more than just 4 episodes, especially since the focus on the side of the MCU was derailed by Chadwick Boseman's abrupt death. That being said, Eyes of Wakanda was fine, even if it does seem like optional viewing.
Optional is a very good word to use in the MCU at the moment. Do we need to watch it? No. Shall we review it? I don't know.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, sure.
I mean, we might. I don't know, but like, it's the focus right now is all of these movies that are coming out and all of the things that are coming out at the moment. You know, that's being filmed. That's working towards the Russo brothers smashing out another MCU classic. But speaking of which, we watched Fantastic Four. We reviewed Fantastic Four a few weeks ago. Dear listeners, do take a chance.
I remember it well.
Yeah. Well, now you've had a few weeks to ruminate from watching it. Are you still in the same park and kind of being like, it was a bit fine, like had it changed a bit?
No, I'm exactly the same. I think it was a middle of the road fit movie. It was. I think it. There's too much at play in the MCU for a movie like that right now. And I said it at the time. And I say it again. It's cool. Yeah, it introduced us to fantastic. I love Fantastic Four characters. I think it's a really good set of characters. I think it's an interesting story. But this is just not the time for it. And this is an MCU movie. It's not like this is like I don't know. Another studio's grabbed it, right? Paramount have decided, we're going to get the rights for Fantastic Four. We're going to do a trilogy. This is going to be an awesome trilogy. And we thought, great. Outside the MCU, I can watch this. I can contextualize it. I'll enjoy it. This is specifically the MCU bringing the most well-known comic book family into the fold at a time when we need to be gearing up to Doomsday and X-Men's imminent arrival, and the film has virtually no transition into that. And that for me makes no sense and makes it a very vanilla movie within the confines and context of it being an MCU entry.
Couldn't say it better myself. I mean, completely concur on everything you're saying there. It's what I'm interested in now from this point onwards, and the reason why I'm asking this of you in terms of your thoughts on Fantastic Four and if it's changed is because there's been news that Reed Richards, as in Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards, has been notably not cut, but notably taken away a little bit in terms of screen time when it comes to Doomsday. Now, kind of integral role when it comes to Doomsday, but the fact that they're taking a conscious effort in this, I don't know if you call it what you want, Pedro Pascal fatigue or whatever it is, but the dude is in everything at the moment. And I think there's a lot of people that are kind of getting a little bit annoyed about seeing his face so much and him being such a lovely person. Oh my God, how awful is it from such a nice guy and wishing people success? But they're kind of, I think they've taken a conscious effort just not to limit him for the sake of him being Pedro Pascal. I hope that's not the case because he is a very good actor. But maybe they're limiting the story arc a little bit to allow space for something else. And what that something else is, I mean, it could be Kang, it could be Loki.
Well, this is the thing.
It could be Galactus coming back. Do you know what I mean? It could. The other thing is that
could be a variety of things.
It could be, but I cannot. And this is going back to from the movie, the fact that we had Galactus in Fantastic Four, and Galactus screen time was probably about 5 minutes. Really. Yeah. When you think about 5-6 minutes, and even the culmination of Galactus in that moment was underwhelming. we can't admit that that's the only time that we're seeing Galactus. We have got to see a bigger role being played out for Galactus, a biggest kind of like return that he's like bigger and badder, quite literally, and that's got to be played into Doomsday. So this is why I'm thinking is like maybe they're limiting Pedro Pascal a little bit, or they might kill him off. I don't know, because the other thing is that I feel like this is Franklin's story as well. Like they've really lent into Franklin a little bit. That then we see a bit more Galactus getting played through.
Yeah, I am going. I think I would. Yeah, I can understand all of that. I would go from the angle of I think Tramel's casting at this time is quite interesting. So that Pedro Pascal gossip came out a month and a half, about 2 months ago, I think, in regards to his reduced role in Doomsday. And if Tramel, because there's rumours that Tramel might be Miles Morales' father, perhaps, or will he be Kang? Like, what is he? If he is Kang, and that's going to be Spider-Man, or introduced that anything's introduced in Spider-Man, then it will follow into Doomsday, right? And therefore, I think perhaps there's your answer, is that for a while they were like, is there going to be no Kang at all? Have we just got to move on completely? And then maybe they've rewritten the story. Russell Brothers have rewritten the story, gone, actually, we need this to make sense. Kang's got a feature. We got to recast Kang. And now that's where we're seeing the kind of result of that with Reed being reduced, because it's because Pedro Pascal fatigue. I mean, I think the fatigue was already there when he was cast. Quite frankly, this has been going on for years. Pedro Pascal being in everything. So I don't know, fatigue. There's also the he's spoken quite outwardly in regards to kind of trans rights, and I think he might have said had some comments in regards to Israel, Palestine, and it said there's some gossip that actually it stems from that, and Marvel's kind of reservedness into getting into any kind of controversies around that. I don't think so. I mean, at the end of the day, again, Pedro Pascal is in everything. So if that was going to be a trigger, we'd start seeing other studios reducing his roles and stuff, and that's not happening. So I don't think it's that. I think the Russo brothers have been quite clear that Doomsday and Secret Wars are still really early on, right? Which is why a delay is still inevitable, right? They are so early on in this process. Apart from casting every fucker, which essentially is just the easiest way of going, anybody could feature in this movie. Let's be honest. They are early days. The Russo brothers were only officially tied to this, middle of last year. Like it's been rewritten, redirected loads of times. There's been so many different creative teams for Doomsday, or what would have been the Kang Dynasty, right? Because that went through changes. So quite clearly there will be ongoing changes. So I think Rewrite is just a part of that. I don't think there's anything big to come out of it. I mean, you could be. I think the biggest thing you could be spot on about is whether they go, well, actually, we're just going to kill off Reed Richards, give it a bit of burst of like unique energy, perhaps. But again, people are seeing. Will people invest in it because it's Pedro Pascal? Will that resonate with audiences who wouldn't ordinarily see the film? Maybe. So they might want to keep that. Don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to, again, with any of these things, we have to wait and see. But like, I think ultimately, what's nice in terms of the news that's breaking, and I feel like it's quite steady. Like in terms of the updates that we're getting in terms of Doomsday, Brand New Day, particularly those kind of main two movies that are on the horizon for us, we're getting drips and drabs quite a bit, which is making me feel like actually they're really thinking about it. They're really trying to make sure what they're doing is right and by right for the audience and the fans and the story as well. Because again, it is hard because like they're telling such a fucking huge story, such a huge concept. To pull it off in the cinema is a huge feat. particularly with Doomsday and particularly with Secret Wars as well, you've got to say that is, Endgame, Infinity War. Those were two massive movies with massive fucking stories. You could say in arguably those two movies of Doomsday and Secret Wars are bigger. So we'll have to wait and see. But like, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I think it's at the moment there's nothing really that's making me nervous. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Usually you and I are sat here going, oh God, they've announced this thing, or they're doing this, or they've pulled back on this runtime, or whatever it might be. And we're usually like, oh crap, this is not good signs. But actually, at the moment, it all feels like they're making really conscientious choices to make some decent MCU movies. And again, Fantastic Four, let's just be clear, wasn't a bad movie. Thunderbolts wasn't a bad movie.
I enjoyed Thunderbolts.
Yeah, so we are getting the ingredients for a good, for a good MCU entity again, and we are growing again. I think as an MCU kind of like fan base, and again, it's difficult for us because I think we focus on Marvel quite a lot. But like when we do go to Superman, and actually in terms of reviews, I'd like to do Peacemaker. That's coming out. That's a new season of Peacemaker's coming out. I think that might be quite good for us to review.
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, it's all exciting. The other thing is moving forward into conversations, and this is such an admin-y thing to ask you, Forrest. Are you going to MCM Comic Con?
Do you know what?
No. Yeah.
Funny you fucking mention this, because you might have mentioned it for exact same reason why I was going to mention it. Because there's been a certain announcement of a guest for October. Have you seen that announcement? Someone.
You tell me. Go on.
Well, little old Billy the Butcher, who AI reckons that I should go dressed as.
Shut the fuck. What? Really?
Carl is there all weekend. He is there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that's what I thought you were going to mention, because he's there all weekend, and there was it said that I should go dressed like that. Was what AI picked. That
oh my
character
God, Carl fucking Urban's
as my
gonna be there.
cosplay. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, that's why I thought you mentioned it.
Okay, so
know.
I mean, we'll have to talk about it because so we've got to MCM is 24th to 26th. Our show is on the 27th, so we could go plug the bastard.
Yeah,
get back, do a little show. Or
the other issue I've got is I have got to play on the Monday and Friday.
Oh my Christ!
So a little bit,
boy, all busy.
Yeah, so we're busy. But if we don't go there, I think we need to look at other cons, because me and Matt have been quite silent with the con stuff. We need a stall somewhere. We need to get.
We do need a stall somewhere.
We'll get a little stall somewhere. But again, we're having an admin chat live on a podcast here. But
we are.
I'll tell you what. Let's make this to our use. This will never work out. Well, actually, you'll put it on social media, so this will work. All right. Let us know what con in the UK we should come and visit,
or not, or overseas,
or overseas. Yeah, all right, money bags.
I panicked the shit out of the new father over there. Well, I can't go.
Yeah, brilliant, fab.
Anywhere where I can go on a nice holiday. Any suggestions? Plus, like I'd like to go to like New York Con. In all fairness, like Santiago Comic Con would be great. SDCC, that would be great. I'd like to go to Los Angeles Comic Con. That would be nice.
Los Angeles,
Santiago. I'd like to go to the Canadian Comic Con. It's like. I hear there's a Comic Con in Frankfurt.
Oh, does Azerbaijan have a Comic Con? I've always wanted to go to Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan, Russia, Comic Con.
I
never go there.
Apparently, it's not nice this time of year.
No, it's not nice this time of year. Anyway, so Carl Urban. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to consider that. Joseph Quinn's going to be there as well, actually.
Jesus.
I know.
They've upped their guest game this year.
Have they?
Little bit. Little bit.
There's still quite a few names
isn't there a film and TV Comic-Con in the UK?
There's one at the Olympia, isn't there? That's the one you're talking about, I think.
London Film and Comic-Con, July.
That's the one.
We missed that.
Yep. Missed that one.
Oh,
But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we nevertheless, dear listener, we have given you some news. We've given you some rumours. I think that will suffice for now, don't you think? Yeah.
Oh, I do,
So
I do think.
what I will say is that we have got tickets available right now for our Don't Be Hero podcast live show. Get your tickets now while you can. There's only a few seats. In all fairness, it's not going to be like a big capacity situation. It's going to be lovely and intimate. Get yourself a drink. Come and have a laugh with us. It's going to be stupidly, ridiculously silly and fun. So just get your tickets. They're £8 a pop. There's going to be links all over this video, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening or watching this now. There'll be links to it.
Much.
Give us a like, give us a comment, give us an email, don'tbeherepodcast@gmail.com. And also, actually, in all fairness, if you've got any suggestions on what you'd like to see in the live show, just let us know as well. Not to say that we haven't got ideas, but like we have got ideas, but maybe it might be quite nice to get your input in that as well.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Cool. All right.
We're
Beautiful.
back. What are we going to do next week, Matt? What are we doing next week?
Do you want to review something?
Shall we?
Should we do Eyes of Wakanda?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Job done.
Is that a bit much? I mean, you don't like animation. See, this is the thing. Forrest here is like, cartoons. I don't want to watch cartoons.
It's all right. You put me through the fucking tragic What If, so I'll watch it. I bet this is better than What If, to be honest.
What if we do Peacemaker?
Is that up though?
Well, season 1's available. It's on Now TV though. It's on Sky.
God, you're always making me pay, innit? You're
I
always
know.
making me pay the big
I'll
money
have to pay
balls.
too. I'll have to pay too. That or Eyes of Wakanda? Eyes of Wakanda?
Let's do Eyes of Wakanda.
Okay.
There you go. There you go, listeners. Eyes of
Beautiful.
Wakanda coming at you next week.
We're doing
We'll
a
give it a
whole
watch.
series. We're not doing episodes 1 to 3 and whatever. Like we'll do the whole
Alright.
thing.
All right, fucking big money balls in terms
Well,
of time. Yeah.
Well, no, how many fucking episodes are there? How long are they?
There's 16, isn't it? Okay. There's 16 and they're all an hour and a half long, right?
Hour and a half.
No, so they are. Oh, there's only
It's a
4
mini.
episodes. It's a mini series.
Great.
4 episodes. Happy days. Don't know how long the
Beautiful.
episodes are, but we can only hope they're not that long, right?
Are they all out? They're all out. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
love it.
Eyes of Wakanda there, dear listener. Next week.
Brilliant.
Beautiful.
Watch your space. Fab, we're back. See you next week for more Don't Be a Hero podcast. Brilliance.